Rises over there, east, and looks like we've been inundated with super shiny white Mickey D lines. Ladies and gentlemen, brought to you, well, from the airplanes. Look, fizzy fizzy. See it? That's behind this line. So you know, that was earlier. This is recent. You can see how it splits up and spreads and is smeary. But it's the really white stuff. Today's chemical compound, effervescent, sparkly, glowing white. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, super bright line, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, does anybody recognize? Do you see? See the separation? Kind of, you know, seen it before. More lines down there. I bet if they landed these planes, half our $1 trillion in debt that's missing will no longer go up in smoke and come down. Look at that. On you, on me. But, hey, I guess they can afford to throw the money away because we keep giving it to them. Just trying to show you. Oh, look how nice. They're making fresh ones. Here, I'll zoom in. Look, God now makes clouds. See it? Right? Water vapors, or I like to call airplane piss. Look at the lines. Yeah. See what happens? Well, you don't know what caused that? Here, I'll show you. There's a line, there's a line. This line looks like that line, fatter, thinner, wiggly, wiggly. But look back there. Do you see it? That line that is being made even as we speak. I don't know if my camera can zoom in that good. We'll give it a second. Just watch right in through here. Look, you see it's coming? Okay, here, we'll say right here's a gap. I think I got it right. Kind of hard to gauge. But just you wait. Here it comes. Oh, surprise. I don't know how that line got there. I don't know how that line got there. I haven't a clue. I think it's the water and the vapors and look how nice that the water and the vapors are always, you know, exactly like the other water line vapors. It's amazing. Haven't a clue how this amazing stuff happens. Because it's even happening right now before my very eyes. These lines are looking like that line, which is coming out from behind that cloud. I mean, I'm almost psychic. I can say, oh, this line's going to come up and go through here and there. Because, you know, nature is so unpredictable. I have power over nature. I now have the ability to predict where nature is going to make that line. I mean, it's like I made it, like man-made. Watch. It's going to pop up from behind that cloud there. Don't believe me? What do I know? I'm just using live video and telling you. But if you like, I could go to college and then write something on a piece of paper and tell you I'm very educated and that this is just natural. This is just nature at its oh, look. If I had put money on this bet, think of how much I could have won. Do you think, like I think, that this line, which is already starting to go wiggly wobbly, might look like this line, this line, this line? Nah, that's just nature. That's just a coincidence. It's just plain piss. Planes pissing on us. And it's going to stay there until later when it comes down. Because you do know plain piss does come down, right? So, whatever's up there, and that can stay up there this long. Bought and paid. Oh, look, look, look. There's plain piss over yonder. Do you see it? Here, let me see. Oh, plane is pissing on you. And somebody is saying, aha, I'm going to tell you that, and that, look at that. That's natural. Of course you're supposed to get plain piss on you. By golly, it's winter. What do you expect over Florida? But the same thing you see in Denmark, Australia, probably Alaska, but it's too effing cold to get outside. Listen. Doesn't take college education, a 9th degree, a 5th Mason, I don't know, whatever the stupid numbers people like to go and yell about. It doesn't take an idiot to say, that is the power of Mother Nature. By golly, Mother Nature has the ability to take plain piss, fresh, not so fresh, and make this stuff. Look at that. Somebody even posted that on the news. Of course, theirs was a little more refined. But the scientists, the weather people, they said, we don't know why this happened. It's just a freak of the nature. Wow, it's so rare that I, Lori, am taking it and videotaping it over Ocala, Florida. Because it is so rare that 2 days later, I get to videotape what the meteorologists have no explanation for. Somebody, please. See that? It's a Curly's. It's a Curly's. Let me try. Sorry. It's kind of hard to see where it's going. Shh. There it is. Look at that. And I don't understand, but the news, the barium or strontium, whatever, they've changed their flavor of color for the week, has been making these skinny, not sun rays, remember? Just whatever, but, look at that. Why, it's so rare, anybody can take pictures of it now. Give you an idea. This is that later when it spreads. Why it, look at that. And see the curliness? You get a more pronounced here. So I bet you, well, let me see if I can zoom in. There's a new fresh line coming through. Higher up in the stratosphere, atmosphere. There's another one. This one's a double. A double. Just in case we haven't got enough up there in our skies, let's pump out some more shit. Thank you, Plain Piss. Thank you for pissing me off. Thank you for pissing me off. Thank you. Look, see, do you recognize anybody starting to do you need to go back to college? See if it's in one of your educated books. My book doesn't say about how airplanes and their condensation are able to stay in the atmosphere and be exactly the same for each and every plane. I'm going to have to refer to some other textbook. Really? You're going to believe somebody who doesn't give a shit about you in politics, in public office, in other places that are telling you this is okay? You know what? That's like giving your ex your checking account number and saying, listen, I know we're broke up and all, and you treated me like shit, but could you please balance my books for me? Thanks. How many times are you going to get screwed by a fucking piece of shit to screw you? Huh? These aren't the sunset clouds I grew up in, and I ain't no spring chicken. And okay, you want to go, oh, well, the sun is lighting that cloud and giving it that fluorescent look. Over there, too. Up there. And over there. What? It's not fluorescent. It's black. What happened? Maybe the sun's turning it black? Or could it be that now the sun has shifted a little bit down on the horizon? You get to see the aluminum reflecting in a different color. It's like you have shiny aluminum foil and flat aluminum foil. Well, this is, you're foiled. You're foiled. Wake up, people. That rare event is happening again. Ocala, Florida. December 2015. Yep, it's so rare, I get to film it again. Wow. Nobody knows what causes it. Nobody has a clue that these lines kind of look like those lines and then kind of swirl like in there. I don't know what happens and how that happens or where that comes from. Yucca yucca. And these big X's in the sky, well, by golly, the plane piss is very normal. Normal, I say. That looks like chemicals. See how it's got this weird glow? It's that smeared across our air. Not just the sky, people. Our air. I gotta breathe this in. You gotta breathe this. You gotta breathe this in. Because what goes up is gonna come down.